I just want to listen to him one time.
I say turn it on while we're doing it.
Is that a real thing?
What?
I don't know if Kellen does it
I don't
many
know.
times. He was on there one time with him.
I only don't know.
That's the only time I listened to it.
Where do you find this?
County Rick. Look up Mountain County Rick.
Oh, on TikTok.
Yeah, it was YouTube.
I seen something on TikTok.
I seen the one on TikTok.
Somebody Casey.
The rec department thing, yeah.
I hadn't seen that one too.
Yeah, it's not like cancer and stuff.
All right, so you guys should be able to do number 1, 2, and 3. We did these yesterday. Last day of review. Now we're probably not going to review. Is that rolling? Give y'all some time to study for your midterms tomorrow. How about that? Sound good? All right, let's look at number 1. 1 over A plus 1 over 2 equals 2 over A. All right, Nathan Willis, what's my common denominator going to be on this problem?
2A.
2 and 8. All right, so you guys do your crossing out. This one's really easy. You guys do your crossing out. Let's see what you get on this one. Is that Willie speaking?
Yeah. My brother got him. Don't worry.
Yeah.
They get confused sometimes. Brothers.
Let's make sure y'all's phones are up. Willie, phone up. Phone up, buddy. All right, so what cancels out right here on this one? Let's look at it. A's are going to cancel, bring down 2. 2's are going to cancel, bring down 1A. I don't think I gave y'all one this easy on the midterm. This is really simple. 2 times 2 is 4. Solve it from there.
Just 2.
Positive or negative?
Positive?
Positive 2. Move that over to negative 2. Yep, A equals 2. All right, so number 1 was very easy. 2's a little harder. Let's do number 2. All right, Devin Wright, on this problem, what's our common denominator going to be? Well, first of all, Devin, can I factor anything out of this? No, because 2's not a perfect square. All right, so what's our common denominator going to be?
It's A squared minus 2 and
Yep, it's one of each, right? It's one of everything on the bottom. So y'all got an x and an x squared minus 2. Try that one before I show it to you. See if y'all can do your crossing out step. We already said yesterday, 2 of these on the midterm, about 33 problems on the midterm. Just going to have one house payment problem. Probably not going to review much Thursday either when y'all get in. We'll just go ahead and get started. Y'all come to school Friday. All right, so I can mark out x squared minus 2. I got an x left over, so I got to distribute. So that's x squared plus 10x. All right, right side, I mark out the x's. You got to distribute. So I got 4x squared minus 8. All right, I'm going to get everything on the right side, do quadratic formula. Okay, track.
What'd you get for?
All right, let's see what y'all got on this one. I'm going to take x squared and move it over here. That's going to give me 3x squared on that side. Minus 10x minus 8. So now do quadratic formula with that, and we all should have the same answer. And then hopefully y'all can do number 3 by yourself.
I'll help you out.
All right, so guys, remember, we're going to hand in our 3 review sheets. Midterm review number 1, midterm review number 4 from yesterday, and this one. You gotta show me some work on these problems. All right, so I got 10 plus or minus. 10 squared is 100 minus 4 times 3 times negative 8 over 6. Let's see. Hey, Rylan, what did you get me type this in right here? You typed that in yet?
It's 196.
196. All right, 196 changes to 14. So I got 10 plus or minus 14 over 6. All right, let's find both answers now. So I got 24 over 6. First answer is 4. Negative 4 over 6 is negative 2 over 3. All right, let's look at number 3 now. All right, number 3, I got 14. I got w squared minus 3w. All right, there's one like this on the test. All right, Chance Schumann, can you factor this out, Chance, right here?
Darn right.
Darn right. What can you factor out of that?
W and
A
W
W,
minus
that's
three.
right. So look, W goes out front because each number's got a W in common. What's left? It's probably gonna be W minus 3, but check it. Yes, W minus 3. If you can get that part right, I don't think the rest of it's gonna be that hard. Your common denominator is one of everything on the bottom, so it's gonna be W and W minus 3. All right, see what y'all can do with that. All right, I can mark out both of these. So I bring down 14. This is where you're going to mess up, more than likely, if you're going to mess up. Mark out the W's. Now distribute negative 8 times W, and then negative 8 times negative 3, which is positive 24. All right, over here I mark out W minus 3, and I got negative 10W. So we don't have to do quadratic formula on this one because we don't have a W squared. Y'all get your W's on the left side, numbers on the right, and just solve it. So if I move over to negative 10, that's a positive 10W. That gives me 2W equals negative 38. You guys divided and got negative 19. All right, so we did some of those yesterday, 1, 2, and 3. Now, it's been a month since y'all did 4 through 7. So we're going to quickly go over this stuff. Any questions before we get started on number 4? All right, so what do we do on number 4, guys, if everything has the same log? Y'all remember? Cross it out. Mark out all your logs. All right, next step. What do we do when we bring it down if it's got a minus in between? If it's got minus in between, the log property says you're going to divide. 119 divided by W equals 7. And we made that 7 over 1, so they both could be fractions. Now, how do you solve it? Cross multiply. Y'all cross multiply that when you got a chance. Gonna have a lot of log stuff on the midterm, guys, because we just did it a month ago. I thought it would be easy. We haven't reviewed it that much this week. I think we needed to. All right, so I got 7W equals 119. Somebody please divide that for me.
That's 17.
Say it again.
17.
17? All right, everybody good on that one? That's 4. All right, number 5. All right, now look, 4 had a minus in the middle, so we had to divide. 5's got a plus in the middle, so you got times. Remember to mark out all your logs. So I got 8 times x equals negative 184. Jason, divide that for me, please. Negative 184 divided by 8 is 20-something. Negative 23. All right. Now, don't forget this. Willie, if I try to plug negative 23 back in right here, I can't have a negative with a log, so I have to throw it out. There are no answers left, so that's no solution. So don't get tricked on the midterm on that tomorrow. I'm probably going to have one answer that's negative 23 and have another answer that's no solution. So you're going to need to make sure you plug them in. Still rolling. All right, so we're good on 5, Jason. All right, let's go to 6. 6 y'all should be able to do. I've showed y'all enough, see if y'all can do 6.
57.
Y'all got it. All right, Willie, on this one, I mark my logs out. I got x times x minus 2 equals 15. All right, Willie, tell me what to do.
You do the 2 times.
All right, so I got x squared minus 2x equals 15. All right, Willie, keep going.
15 over and
Good.
these
So
is-
Willie says make that a negative 15 equals 0. Now what?
Then you can just
You want to do quadratic formula or you want to factor it?
factor. You can
All right,
factor
Willie
out.
wants to factor. I hear you, Willie.
That one's easy.
All right, factor it for me.
2 and 5.
2 times 5 is not 15.
No, not 2 times.
Close though, Willie. You all over it.
3 times 5.
All right, so I got an x and an x. I got a 3 and a 5. Which one gets the positive? Which one gets the negative? They've got to add up to give you negative 2. And the only way they'll add up to give you negative 2 is if I do 3
Yeah.
plus negative 5.
Move over to 7.
So this answer is negative 3, this answer is positive 5. So if you did quadratic formula, you would have got 5 and negative 3. Now don't forget, check them both to see if they both work. Because on the midterm, I'll have one like answer A might have 5 and negative 3. Answer B might have 5 only. Answer C might have negative 3 only. So you got to check them. So is 5 okay? What's 5 minus 2? That's 3. That one's okay. That one checks out. How about negative 3? What's negative 3 minus 2? That'd be negative 5. Can't have that one. So the only answer on this one's 5.
Yeah, you carry the negative.
Question on that?
Yes, sir. You just carry the negative.
Oh.
What did you get?
2,
So it should be negative x.
4,
13 squared.
I got negative 1
I did not have one thing.
I do it. Yeah. So now,
That's plus 2.
5, 1, 4 minus 4.
Less than you didn't divide
Yeah, I
the
didn't.
You got
negative.
any plus and minus?
You gotta divide that negative.
All right, we're good on 6.
You can't do it.
All right, let's go to 7. Now 7, first block, forgot how to do 7. Let's see if y'all forgot how to do it. Willie, take your hat off. All right, so remember, if it's got a 1/4 in front of the log, do y'all remember what the 1/4 turns into? The exponent. So that's going to be 4,096 to the 1/4 times 729 to the 2/3. And all you do, guys, is type it straight in on that one. So that one I think is probably the easiest one out of the 4. So I got 4,096 to the 1/4.
I don't know how to do the
I
math.
got
We gotta do
729
that, kill us.
to the 2/3.
Wait, is this multiple?
There's one choice.
It will be multiple choice. I got 648 on number 7. Y'all check behind me. That's good. Is it not working?
I think I killed the calculator.
Nah, the batteries are running out. Get your number. Just leave out on my desk. I'll change batteries.
64.
All right, so we're good on 7. All right, let's go to 8. I thought these were really easy, but again, it's been about a month since we've done it. Number 8, what's the first thing we've got to do? Move over positive 2, make it a negative 2. All right, so that's going to give me 11 minus 2 is 9. All right, good. What's next? We got to get rid of the square root.
Into log.
So we're going to square both sides, right?
9
The square cancels out the square
Log
root.
5, you mark it out.
8 plus
Log
2
2
equals
9 squared is 81. What's the answer going
Oh,
to
is
be?
this different?
9.
79.
Yeah.
All right, so 8 was easy. 9's just as easy. Y'all do 9. I'm probably going to have to help you on 10 and 11. A lot of kids are messing up on 10 and 11. All right, Casey Holloman, you got an answer on number 9 yet?
you just did?
What you got?
You just plug it.
Casey's got 44. Let's check it. Square it, square it. 49 minus 5 is 44. All right, I got 44 on number 9. All right, next one. Number 10 was missed, and you guys missed this one a month ago when we did it on the test. What's the first thing we got to move over? Minus 7, move it over, plus 7. All right, so that's going to give me 13 on the right side. We all agree?
I agree.
What's next? This is where y'all messed up. We gotta do something with the negative. That's a -1, right? How do I move it over? If they're multiplying by -1, which is what they're doing, you gotta divide by -1. So now I got square root of x plus 4 equals -13. Y'all saw from there.
Yeah, that's how you do.
Right, when you square it, it's gonna become positive anyway.
So then it should be a problem.
Answer's B for number 13.
Alright, so I square it. I got x plus 4 equals 169. I got 165.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
Alright, so I showed y'all how to do number 10. You guys should be able to do number 11. Try number 11.
Oh, I got the first time I erased it.
11's just like number 10. I can erase number 10.
What's 35 hours?
That's what I got.
I forgot how to do this.
I'll show you.
How do you do it again?
1,059.7.
Yes.
Alright, Elliot, what's the first thing we gotta do on number 11?
13 and 14 is both B.
What's the first number I gotta move?
Idiot.
Good. The -5, guys, hopefully y'all divided both sides by -5. Right? Because right here, David, they're multiplying by -5, and the opposite of that is divide by -5. So I got x plus 3 inside of square root equals 7. Y'all check behind it. Alright, now from here you shouldn't mess up. What's the next step? Square and square. So I got x plus 3 equals 49. What's my answer? 46. Alright, we're good on 11. Alright, flip it over on the back. Now, guys, y'all have a whole page on your midterm that looks like the back. Now, we haven't done this in a month, but the first block was good after we did this. If we need to do some of these before the midterm Thursday, we will. Let's see how y'all do on these. Now, the only problem I messed up on was number 12. Number 12, the correct answer is not on the sheet. I just messed up. My last mistake I'm gonna make today.
Imagine that.
And yet y'all busting on me on my YouTube channel. Alright, so does anybody remember how to set up number 12? Y'all at least remember that much. Alright, Alan, go ahead. Good. X becomes your exponent, so it's going to be 14 to the x equals 196. That's the first step. I want to see that step on the paper. Now, the next step, y'all got to make each one of these numbers the same. So what does 196 turn into? I had to move your exponents, guys, from here to over there. All right, it's going to be 14 to some power. Just look at your perfect squares. Find 196, square root's 14. So we know that's 14 squared. All right, from here, what do? Mark out your 14's x equals 2. So if you forgot how to do them, that's how you do number 12. 12 is meant to be an easy one. Now, all the other problems from here have the correct answer on the sheet.
Okay.
The only one I messed up on was 12. All right, Chance Schumann, set up 13 for us.
Okay. 8x equals 16.
8 to the x equals 16. All right, so this is where you guys would benefit from looking at your exponents over here on the board. We're looking to make these two numbers the same. So what you can do, find 8 and 16 in one of the columns. All right, first column right on the left, top. 8 turns into 2 to the third. How about 16? 2 to the fourth. Does everybody see how I did that? I just looked at the exponents.
4 over 3, ain't it?
Yes, sir. So as long as you show me one step, Willie, and then you can write your answer, you're good enough. All right, question before I go from here, Jason. So what I did, I found 8 and 16 on the board because I knew I was going to have to change them. And 8 and 16 are in that top column on the left of 2. 8 becomes 2 to the third, 16 becomes 2 to the
16
fourth.
1/2.
All right, and Willie's right. The answer should be 4 over 3. Now that answer's down there, I'm pretty sure.
16 1/2.
Mark out the 2's. Once you make them the same, you bring out 3x equals 4, divide by 3.
5X.
All right, now what I want y'all to do is see if you can set up number 14 and change the decimal into a fraction on your calculator, remember? You gotta change that decimal into a fraction. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so look, it's gonna be 5 to the x equals 0.04. What's the fraction gonna be for 0.04? 1 over 25, so y'all should have 5 to the x is 1 over 25. All right, now, this is where I know I've got to make them the same number, and we should know 25 is 5 squared. We should know that. So that changes to 5 squared. Now, what happens to 5 squared when I move it from the bottom up to the top?
Oh, no.
You make it 5 to the negative 2. Remember that? So I got 5 to the x equals 5 to the negative 2. Answer's negative 2. All right, you guys try number 15 by yourself.
Brothers.
Y'all should be working on 15. Willie, that phone's not on your desk. Put it up. If you can't do anything else, at least set up 15.
Got you, Nate. That's it.
All right, Willie, set 15 up for me, please. What do I start with?
1 over 9.
1 over 9 to the a equals 729. All right, so on this problem, it might help you again to look on the board and find out what 729 is. 729, I can reduce it or I can switch it out with what? 9 to the third. All right, so I got 1 over 9 to the a, and this is 9 to the third. All right, now this is a step y'all might have forgot. On the bottom right here, that's 9 to the first power. If I bring it up to the top, it becomes 9.
It's a negative power. So it's negative 3.
Good, answer's negative 3. All right, go to 16. If I show you 16, y'all should be able to do
16
18.
1/2.
Willie says 16's 1/2. It's not true. Not true. Willie, set up 16 for us.
Oh, wasn't man. Never mind.
That's going to be my exponent. So it's 6 to the x equals cube root of 6. All right, don't forget. That's a 1, that's a 3. We just went over that. So that's 6 to the 1/3, right? So it's not going to be 1/2.
It's gonna be 1/3.
It's going to be 1/3. All right, try 17 and 18. So are we going to need to do these before the test Thursday again?
Yeah.
Just a sheet? Okay, I'll find some more.
Yeah.
Because I think you've got like 8 or 9 of these on the midterm. I thought these would be easy for us. We just did this stuff.
How many questions?
33 or 34, somewhere around in there.
10.
All right, Chance Schumann, set up 17 for me, please.
-3 over 4 equals X. Wait.
Almost. You got it right on your paper, Schumann.
4 over -3.
4 to the negative third equals x. Now, what makes this an easy problem? X is already by itself, so you just type that in your calculator and see what it gives you. 4 to the negative third is, I got 1 over 64. All right, last one, 18. This one gave y'all a lot of trouble a month ago. It's going to be x to the 1/4 equals root 11. Now remember, you got to get the x by itself, which means we got to make that 1/4 cancel out. How do I do that? Do the reciprocal. So instead of 1/4, if I times it by 4 over 1, it cancels it out. But now I got to times this by 4 over 1 too. So just type that in your calculator and somebody tell me what it gives you. 121? Somebody said 121. All right, so you guys are, if you're complete with all 3 sheets, midterm review number 1, number 4, and number 3. Bring them up and staple them. Make sure your name's on the front, and make sure if you have any work on another sheet of paper, you attach it. All right, Ernesto, I will get you sheet number 4 from yesterday, and you can copy it off Google Classroom if you want to.